We are ready to carry on with Spyro Reignited Dragon. We're definitely not going to be beating it today, but we are streaming a bit earlier. Of course, if you're watching this on the post on YouTube, this will mean absolutely nothing to you. So, what I think will happen is that I will probably have this done by next Tuesday, because next week the streaming schedule will go back to normal. So, I will most likely stream the last of this next Tuesday, which on the day that I'm recording this would be, what day is it? Sunday, so it would be 20th? Yeah, the 20th. So yeah, so I'll finish it off in a few days, but we'll see if I can get my words out. We shall see how much we can get done today. So yeah, and we'll kind of just go from there. So I haven't beaten it either in my own save file. I'm only on the second world, I'll be honest. I was playing it and I was like, you know what, either this game is longer than I remember, or I'm just underestimating how long the game is. I don't know. Yeah, I was on the second run. I'm like, this feels so slow, and I don't think it's the game's fault. I think it literally just, for some reason, I underestimated, like I said, how long this game actually is. So yeah, I'm only on the second upward at the moment. I've got 2 more levels to do, and then I can move on to the next one. I don't think we'll overtake it here, but who knows? We'll see. Now, I need to be reminded about how far we went. Okay, we did do Sunny Villa and Sheila's Alp. Alright, so we need to do the rest of the levels from here. So we're going to do Cloud Spires next. Alright, cool. So, guess what, guys? Guess what? If any of you have been following any of my videos or any of the streams, I might have been mentioning that I discover some glitches every now and again. It happened again. I keep breaking this game. Why? I don't know. I don't know why it keeps happening. I assume it's going to be patched out. Obviously, this is something I'm going to mention in my review when that eventually comes out. But, like, I mean, after seeing the other glitch, I was like, there can't be anything that bad, surely. This one was somewhat game-breaking. I was saying before, I haven't really discovered anything that's game-breaking. I mean, the glitch I had before was kinda, but, like, I had to, like, reset the mission, basically, to fix the glitch. And this was pretty much kind of like the same thing, but this was an actual, like, proper graphical glitch. I don't know what happened. It might happen again. It might not. Sometimes I've been getting glitches on the live streams. Other times, I just can't recreate it. I have no idea how it happened. But it was a Sergeant Bird mission, which I might be able to do today. So I reckon we will. We got at least 3 hours, maybe more. I'm actually streaming earlier mainly just because one, I kind of go to bed earlier, because I normally don't stream on Sundays, you see, but because I am. These dudes are kind of adorable looking now, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. Now, I haven't seen any proper reviews yet of this game, because I haven't gotten through all 3 games yet. But I have Platinum Spyro 1 and 2. They're all done. So, yeah. Year the Dragon, it's on its way. But, what was I going to say? I kind of glanced over a post. I won't name names or anything like that. But it basically just said that Spyro the Dragon was crap, and they didn't even bother to play the rest of the games. They played the first game, Spyro the Dragon, and then they were like, oh, I'm going to sell my game or whatever. And, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I mean, and the person briefly said like, "This is why I think this game is bad." Yada yada yada. Um, and I think one of the things I said is the camera is a bit herpy jerky, and I can kind of agree, but I feel like that's kind of like what the classic ones were. And maybe I'm biased because I grew up with the original trilogy, so I got used to it. Not too sure, but like, the other one I think is that they said the control was bad. And they didn't really elaborate. They just said the control was bad, and I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know. Again, maybe I'd feel differently if I didn't grow up with the trilogy and then I played this and then I'd be like, oh, this control feels weird. But I personally think this control, it's not one-to-one to the original, but I don't think it's bad, personally. So the only thing that's bothering me is like, oh, the swimming a little bit. The flying is not too bad. And the weird dip when you glide. So... Hey, Serbian Gamer, it has been a while. You've finally caught my stream. It happens, man. Like, it happens, you know. We've all got busy lives. We can't, you know, we can't always have free time, you know. Free time is precious these days, especially when you become an adult and you work. Wait, Spyro Reignited, it's been out, mate, for like a week now. Oh, mate, yeah, it's been out for a week, dude. At least. It came out Tuesday. Yeah. A lot of people have already beaten it by now. I bet. Yeah, it's been out for it's been out for practically a week, almost a week now, man. So yeah. I'll get to you, Moneybag. I'll flame you. I gotta hit the store now. Oh, mate. Yeah, gotta hit up on that Spyro. But it is unfortunate, just to kind of briefly mention whoever this person was. I don't know who they were, but they just basically said the game was bad. They think the controls were bad. And I'm like, no, I disagree completely. But the thing that bothered me the most was that they gave the game the 4 out of 10. And I'm like, even if you don't like the game, it is not that bad. Like, I don't even care about your opinion. 4 out of 10... Like, I feel like that person just did it to hate. Like, just hate is gonna hate, and because they probably know that people are not gonna be happy with their opinion. So, I mean, that's what I think. I personally think it was more of a hate thing. I don't know. Who knows? But I was like, look, if you don't enjoy it for whatever reason, that's fine. But 4 out of 10, Spyro the Dragon is not that bad. 7 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, I can understand if it's not really your thing. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 personally. I like Spyro the Dragon. The first game I'm talking about, but I don't know. Again, I feel like people are just... It's typical negativity. It's like when a new 3D Sonic game come out. Even if it's good, or if it's bad, or if it's average, there's always going to be someone who's going to be like, this game is a pile of garbage. And they're obviously exaggerating, but you know. Moneybag's the most annoying character. Yeah. And he's even more annoying here because you can see his expressions and stuff, you know, and you can tell how obnoxious he is by the way he looks, the way he acts, not just by the way he sounds. You know. Though I am used to the original voice actor, I think the new voice actor is growing on me. I think he's doing an alright job, so. Got it. Yeah, the flying isn't the best, but it's not the worst. Also, that was a weird jump in speed. But, I don't know, I'm really liking this trilogy. You know. Me personally. Again, I'm not one of those people where it's like, if it's not 1-to-1, I'm gonna start rioting, you know. I'll only riot for a joke, or if the game is really that bad, but, you know. Again, my only complaints really are just like a few little personal quirks with the game. But that's mainly just because like there are certain things in the original I prefer, and that's me being really nitpicky. You know, hopefully they'll fix the glitches in a patch. But yeah, did I finish talking about that glitch? Well, let's just say there's a Sergeant Bird mission where the game straight up just like the level just didn't load. Like it did for a second, and then for some reason it just went black, and I couldn't see anything. I don't know how or why, it just happened. The thing is though, if you switched like camera perspectives with Sergeant Bird, because you could still control him, you just couldn't see anything. You could kind of see for a bit. And if you're near an NPC and you tried to talk to them, you could talk to them, but you couldn't see Sergeant Bird. It was a weird glitch. That's probably the most game-breaking glitch I've ever had. Luckily, I could just exit the level and re-enter, and it fixed it. But, and if anyone's curious, it's on Twitter. I've posted all of my glitches on Twitter. So yeah, just at GamebustersJ if you want to check any of the glitches I've posted, because they're all on there on my Twitter. So I do sometimes post them on my Discord if anyone's on my Discord as well. But yeah, I would say head over to Twitter if you've got Twitter. And even, do you need Twitter to view other Twitter posts? You probably do. I don't actually know. I occasionally go on Twitter. It's the only like social media I don't mind, because I don't like Facebook really, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I never have been, but I have a Facebook page, but I don't really use it. I tried using it. I thought maybe if I used it, it might get some people's interest, but otherwise I don't care. I still remember playing with Spyro on Skylanders. Oh no, you played Skylanders? Oh dear. Spyro on Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. No offense to anyone who actually likes Skylanders. If you like Skylanders, that's fine. No. For me personally, no. But, you know. Anyway. Spyro's Adventure is still my favourite. I've played the original Spyro too, but, cough, I don't want to say what happened. Wait, what happened with your PlayStation? Oh, okay. Got ya. When I read that, I thought like something else had happened. I was like, did you know, like, is everything okay? It's like, did something go down? But okay. I will do in just a second. Let me get these gems. Let me catch these gems. Oh there. Also, by the way, the exploit glitch for the Sergeant Bird mission in Molten Crater, it doesn't exist. Which I didn't think it would do, because they probably programmed it a different way. But I had to check. I definitely checked. That glitch is not in there. So as far as I know, I'm sure there might be a speedrunner that figures out a way to clip through it, maybe. But usually, what you would do is there's like a wooden stake that holds the I guess you could call it a stake, that kind of like holds the bridge, and if you stand on it and then glide off it, you can just about reach on top of the doorway to Sergeant Bird's mission. Now, if you haven't rescued Sergeant Bird, it doesn't matter, because you can, like, the hitbox of the door, I guess, or the entry of the door is like around like the whole thing, I guess. So just being on top of the doorway is enough to count as you entering it. So you can still enter it, and Sergeant Bird will still be there, and you can still talk to him, which I always found funny, personally. But yeah, so that doesn't happen. I tried. I tried. That's definitely not there. You can stand on top of it, but nothing happens. So Again, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Instead, I'm discovering new glitches. Oh dear. Something happened with your PS1 back then? Oh, I see. Yeah, well, I don't have my PS1 anymore, unfortunately. My original PlayStation. I haven't had an original PlayStation in a long time. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, by the way, I do have dinner, so if I do go quiet, it's because I'm semi-eating my dinner. Because I don't want to just leave it there and then have it later, because it'll be too late. So I'm kind of eating and streaming. I apologize, but it has to be done. I'm not streaming unless I'm eating. I need to get my energy up. So it's either that or nothing. I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat. But I'll try to mute myself when I'm eating. You know, do it as I go. I've done it before. It's not convenient, but it is what it is. Yeah. But that's why I was excited for the PlayStation Classic Mini, somewhat, because I'd be like, oh yeah, I can buy this you know, this PlayStation Classic, and hopefully it'll have a great list of games, and then it ended up being a complete, oh, I skipped that by accident. It ended up being a big fat disappointment. For a lot of money, for a lot of nothing, as far as I'm concerned. Say that's a shame, but oh well. Nothing stopping you from getting oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Nothing stopping me from getting the original. Nothing stopping me from getting the original PlayStation 1 though. But I haven't had one in years. I broke mine, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't ask me how, I just broke it. Look, I was a kid, and Kid J didn't look after his games or his consoles. No. Also, learning difficulties, learning problems. I mean, I still have learning difficulty problems, but I would get very frustrated and get very angry, have angry spurts, but that's because of my mental health. So I used to get quite aggressive with like my technology. That's why I'm just bad with technology. I'm very heavy-handed, unfortunately. Even when I try not to be, it's like, I don't know. I guess it's just me. It really sucks, but especially, you know, since a big thing of my life is technology. It's like the last thing I want to do is keep breaking stuff, not on purpose anyway. I still have my PS1 and PS2. Yeah, I don't have my original PS2. I have a PS2, but it's a knockoff pre-owned version, and it's absolute bollocks, I'll be honest. It's absolute rubbish. But it works, but it's like working on thin ice, you know. Didn't have a PS3. Ah, I see. I have the slim PS3, not the fat, so it doesn't like play PS2 games. I kind of wish I did have the original that played PS2 games. That'd be cool, but I don't have it. It's not like the end of the world that I don't have it. It's just kind of like a, oh, that would have been nice to have. You know what I mean? That would have been nice to have, but never mind. Missing gems. Down here, it's always the one that's down there. Right, what's left? I'm actually really glad that Spark's, you know, gem finder is working now, so I don't even have to like get it later. I'm glad that it works right now. So where? Oh, I didn't even see that. I did not even see that. Is that everything? Yeah, alright. Neat. Awesome. Your PS1 and PS2 are sitting on your desk as supported for classes. Well, I'll let you know in a little insider. This is a bit of a Gamebustersuk UK behind the scenes. Whenever I use my camera, you know what I'm using the prop? Not a stand. I'm using games. I'm using my games to prop. I literally just grab a stack of games, any stack of games, and I put my camera on top of it. I don't have a proper stand. I can't afford it. Stands are expensive, man. Stands are expensive. Technology costs so much money, and I don't have that. So you gotta make with, you know, you gotta make with what you got. And yeah, I use a stack of games. That's what I do. I use a stack of games. Hey, it works. And you know, as long as I'm careful, I'm not damaging my games. You know, you gotta, you know, you gotta work with what you got. You gotta work with what you got. PS1 and PS2 are broken. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, the only PlayStation console I don't have now is the PS1. I've got my 2, my 3, and my 4. Even though I had to rebuy like 2 different PlayStation 2s, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my favorite console, which is the PlayStation 1. But never mind. Maybe one day I'll be able to re-pick it up. But I'm not buying a PlayStation Mini. No way. What a letdown that was. Jesus. Real letdown. And then Sony's not even going to show up on E3, so now I'm starting to think I don't care about E3, because I'll be honest, like, well, there are two companies I only really care for the most part. I mean, like, Square Enix is fine. I like Square Enix as a company. Like, I play their Dragon Quest games. I try to play their Final Fantasy games. I like them as a company. They're fine. But they normally don't have anything super big, and if they do, it'll probably be in, I don't know, the Sony conference. But if Sony's not having a conference, then, I mean, I guess Square will have their own conference now, but mainly Sony and Nintendo. I don't care about Microsoft for the most part. Sometimes Microsoft does have some interesting games to show, but 9 times out of 10 they aren't exclusives. They're just, hey, you know, we're presenting this game. It's not an exclusive, but we're still presenting it, so, you know, you could totally get it for Xbox if you wanted, which I obviously wouldn't. I get it for, like, Sony or whatever. But if Sony's gone, the only one I'm really, like, care about is Nintendo. And they don't even have, like, presentations. They have directs. It's not quite the same. But, you know, it's their way of doing things. But who knows, maybe Sony will have, like, their own type of direct thing, where they're still kind of there with E3, kind of, but they're not, you know, they're not actually physically there, I guess, like Nintendo. I don't know. But, I mean, to me, that just kind of says that they don't have anything. Like, they just had God of War, which is, from what I heard, an amazing game. Spider-Man 4 looks amazing. 2 real big uns. So maybe they just don't have anything right now for 2019, I guess. You know? At least not exclusives. Oh well. It's kind of sad, but we'll see what happens, I suppose. Curly. It would be cool if I know where I can find a processor. I have no idea, man. Rocky kind of reminds me of Dr. Cortex. Really? I'm assuming not looks, because he looks nothing like him. He looks nothing like him. I assume you mean maybe the voice actor. I don't know, but he didn't sound. Yeah. It doesn't look anything like him. They have deep voices now. The Tiki Lodge people were very, like, high pitched, you know. Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. And now they're all like, dragon. So they've got, like, really gruff voices now, which is interesting. Different voice actors and stuff. Barely made it, but I made it, and that's the main thing. Alright, yeah, so it's actually this level where I discovered the glitch, but I can't do it yet because I have to unlock Sergeant Bird. But I will try to do it. But yeah, the glitch as far as I know doesn't work. I tried to you know, clip through. There might be another way of doing it. Who knows? I'm sure if I looked up a speed run, they might have already figured it out or figured something out, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I haven't beaten Spyro 3 yet. I'm currently on the second hub world. I'm getting there, but slowly but surely. It's not been a good day for me, so I'll leave it at that. I was just walking at a GameStop and I was wondering what games have Nintendo Switch. Oh, what on Nintendo Switch, right? And I still remember Nintendo's only family friendly. Family you say, but what is Doom doing there? Family friendly? Oh, I don't. They haven't been family friendly for quite a little bit.